Ladies and gentlemen, here's Laura Addy, a pro triathlete with today's Morton move. Walked into Waterstones the other day, looking for a book on turtles. Let's go hardback, yeah, with little legs.
Hello and welcome back to my channel for video number 2. We are off to South Africa on Sunday for the first race of the year. So we've chosen to go to South Africa as a very early season Ironman, mainly to give me a focus over winter. I was planning to race Ironman in Israel at the end of last year, because of injuries couldn't, so we've been back running now since November, so we've had a pretty solid time just to start building the training back up, and we thought it's great to have a focus over the winter when it's just a bit cold at home. Really, I just want to go out and race another Ironman. My last one was back in 2019, where I actually did both the two that I've done before, or the only two that I've done before.
Laura Addy, you are an Ironman, Laura.
Come on home, Laura Addy. She qualified at her first of all.
So obviously my last Ironman was Kona in 2019, which is absolutely amazing, one of the best experiences of my life, and to win, I think any race, let alone your age group at a World Championships, is amazing and something that I'll always remember. But on the other hand, I do also remember how hard it can be, and have seen people struggle around them, especially last year. I was out in Roth with James racing, and that was a long day for both of us. You good, yeah? So a lot of the training from November has been inside, obviously, because it's UK winter. We were lucky to be out in Lanza for 2 weeks, so that was great to get some time on the bike, but other than that, it's been a lot of indoor riding mainly. So a lot of time on the turbo, not actually going anywhere, lots of kilometres up and down the pool. I did try and run the treadmill once, but I hate it, so actually just wrapping up and doing lots of long runs in the cold, lots of layers, James on the bike being my water boy, moaning how cold he is for 2 hours. Last Sunday we went to Goodwood racetrack. It's a closed off circuit and it was bikes only day, so we went, put Ruby in full race setup, tyres, fin, everything, and had fun playing on the track, doing quite a decent session. Final kind of hard session, I guess, into Ironman prep. We went to practice the race setup, where the bottles will be, race tyres, everything like that. It was a really great session, and actually great to spend time in the TT position outside, not on the turbo. The session we did was reps around Ironman pace or just above Ironman watts, a bit of a variance between 10 minutes and 45 minutes. So it's a decent session, good to be outside. It's so different from riding on the turbo. We also tried to not make Ironman the whole life for the last, well, since Christmas, I guess. It's important to remember that it is only March, and the beginning of the season, and there's a long time. So it's, when I'm stressing about sessions, I'm like, it's just building the fitness. This is the longest I've been going, like, well, without a run injury for a long time. So hopefully building like a really solid foundation for the rest of the season. But just doing other things, like I've got some great friends and having dinners with them, going out, just seeing other people, not always talking about triathlon, going to the driving range, just doing different things, seeing family, just breaks it all up a bit, and it makes you not just constantly thinking about swim, bike, run. This week has been the last week of full training before we go into a bit of a taper week next week. We had a couple of hard sessions with a bit of intensity, and then the rest of it's been fairly easy. 2 hard swims, nothing too long, and then a 5k aerobic swim. We did a brick on Wednesday, so a few harder above Ironman pace, hopeful race watts, into about a 30-minute brick run off the bike. And then on Friday I went to the track for a mini track session. It was 10 by 3 minutes around Ironman pace, 60 seconds recovery, so nothing too long, nothing too hard, but a few sessions just to keep the body moving, keep it awake. Today, Saturday, the day before we fly, just went out for an easy spin on the gravel bike, tried not to get too cold, and then tomorrow I'll do an easy run with just a few short pickups before our flight tomorrow night. So I think about 17 hours total training, but probably only about 3 or 4 actual hard sessions within that. The rest has been fairly aerobic and just keeping the conditioning there. Next week will be even less, obviously, as we go into the race. A lot of people would say, why Ironman? And for me, I think I'm classing myself as a long course professional, so obviously I'm going to be racing 70.3 and Ironman throughout my career, but there's something quite special about Ironman. I think you're always going into it a little bit unknown, and it really is the pinnacle of the sport. Stay tuned for next week, and we will bring you hopefully a update of what we're going to do each day leading into the race, so you can follow us into our final few sessions out in South Africa in the sun.
It's the Laura doing the mountain move.
Eloise, can I work with you, please?
So this week has been... Oh, fuck.
Excuse me, we're trying to film.
I don't want to be on YouTube. Do you want me to tell you a joke for your channel?
Is it clean?
It is a clean joke.
Go on then.
I walked into no, hang on, never again.
Oh, fuck it up. And cut.